backwards. Okay, so that one's working. But the middle one is not working and it's returning false. So age is greater than 21. We'll just focus on this for now. Okay, 7. That returns a bool of 0, which is good. And your age 2. That's correct. I may need to change this to float. Actually, I don't think that's correct. I'll leave it as that. Yeah, that's the other thing. Bad thing about this is that it often freezes up. So I'm going to copy this code, clear this, and I'm going to reload this. Control E, Control V, run the scan. 0, age, -1, false. here. Maybe I need to move this up to the top. Enter your age. Okay, it's probably because I'm not sure if negative numbers work as integers. Regardless, that is actually working now. So okay, yeah, I believe that's all I needed. So 3. Number shakes for that should return a 1. We'll do 12 to return a false, which is correct. And then here it says, are you a true drinker? Can you choose between the 3 options? 1 for no, 2 for Chugabur. 1, 2. That's good. 3, 3, 3. That's good. All of those are working. And then, did I have anything in here? Choices greater than 4. 4, 4. Good. Okay, so everything is working as intended. So, not the most visually pleasing looking thing, but it's a nice little fun thing that I've done. That, you know, I've tied some stuff that's related to my personal life, as well as just some inside jokes, and decided to turn that into a C program to help me learn and understand language. And obviously you saw me struggle quite a bit with just very simple things, and just reading through the debug code over here, just making sure that I had the appropriate amount of parentheses to increase my string in, making sure that I had the braces in place to contain the segment of code that I was trying to execute, to make sure that, you know, it wasn't out of place, that I was missing. For example, I was missing a brace here, so it was trying to run this if statement and also what was in this else if statement, and that's never going to work because they're two completely different things. Because it's got to be, first is your if statement, or at least according to the video, the first is your if statement, and then your else if are basically your conditions that you're testing against. So if, for example, in here I was doing basically, you enter in a choice of these 3 numbers here, 1, 2, or 3. So if your choice was 1, print this. If your choice was otherwise, else if otherwise, print this. Otherwise, print this. And if it wasn't either of these 3 numbers, print this. And I probably would need to add something in there in case somebody entered in a 0 to account for that as well. And basically I could either take this code and paste it in again, and then either change the line of text to say something else that's somewhat witty, or just keep it consistent and say, essentially, these are outside of the parameters, keep the messages the same. You know, it's my code. I can do whatever I want with it as far as, you know, how silly I want it to be, but it will essentially accomplish the same thing, and all of this code is doing what I want it to do. So that should be it for tonight. I think I'm going to give it a break. I did want to go back and just make sure that I was using the Boolean true false with the ternary operator, just because I was struggling with that for several days, not realizing that I needed to make sure that the Boolean string that I was putting here was below the scanf that I was performing. Because C is very rigid with the order of operations that are performed. So if you do a printf, it wants a scanf, and then it's going to do basically whatever declared integer that you have. Your Boolean needs to be below your scanf that you're going to be doing. Otherwise, it's going to try to do the Boolean check first up here. It's going to give you a value on your Boolean, and then it's going to kind of ignore what your shape value is and just apply your shape, whatever the rest of my code that I was doing, it was going to do the shape value for that, and try to fulfill my statements off that, and never give me the proper 1 or 0 for the Boolean that I was doing. So, but yeah, that's it. Hopefully I will be able to pick up on this here shortly, and I will be hopefully going back over the switch statements, because I have not actually written code for a switch statement. I would actually like to play around with that, so hopefully next time I do this I will go through the lesson and then come up with my own little switch statement that I can write to make it fun and memorable. So that's it.